Yet even when seniors successfully navigate cultural changes and maintain family connections, they often discover that the physical spaces they've called home for decades present entirely new challenges that threaten their independence and financial security. The housing dilemma nobody prepared for. Patricia stands in her living room looking at the water stain on the ceiling that appeared after last month's ice storm. The brown mark spreads across the white paint like a map of somewhere she doesn't want to visit. She called 3 roofing contractors, but only one returned her call, and his estimate of $8,400 made her stomach drop. The furnace repair last winter cost $2,100. The driveway needs resurfacing at $3,800. The electrical panel that the home inspector flagged as outdated requires $4,200 to bring up to code. Patricia's house has become a money pit that swallows her fixed income while trapping her inside walls that once meant security but now feel like prison bars. This 4-bedroom colonial raised her 3 children and housed 37 years of Christmas mornings, birthday parties, and family gatherings. Every room holds memories that feel too precious to abandon. The kitchen where she taught her daughter to bake cookies. The basement where her sons built model airplanes. The backyard where grandchildren learned to ride bicycles and played hide-and-seek during summer visits. Leaving this house means leaving the physical spaces where her most important life moments happened. But staying means confronting daily reminders of her declining ability to maintain what she once managed effortlessly. The upstairs bedrooms she no longer uses because climbing stairs hurts her knees. The basement laundry room that requires navigating steep steps with heavy baskets. The large yard that once brought joy now demands landscaping costs she can't afford and physical maintenance she can't handle. The house designed for a family of 5 feels overwhelming for one person whose energy and strength have diminished with age. Patricia's situation reflects a housing crisis affecting many seniors who find themselves trapped between unsuitable living situations and limited alternatives. These aren't people who made poor housing decisions, but individuals whose circumstances changed while their homes remained static. The multi-story layouts, maintenance requirements, and operating costs that worked perfectly for younger families become obstacles for aging adults living on fixed incomes. Home maintenance transforms from routine upkeep into overwhelming challenges that consume both money and peace of mind. Patricia's gutters need cleaning twice yearly, but hiring professionals costs $300 each time. The windows require washing inside and out, a task that once took her a Saturday morning but now requires hiring a service for $180. Snow removal, lawn care, and seasonal maintenance add up to thousands of dollars annually for services she used to handle herself. Each maintenance issue becomes a financial crisis that forces choices between home repairs and other essential expenses. The emotional attachment to homes where decades of memories accumulated makes the decision to move feel like betraying family history and personal identity. Patricia's dining room table witnessed homework sessions, holiday meals, and heart-to-heart conversations that shaped her children's lives. Her garden holds rose bushes planted to commemorate anniversaries and trees planted when grandchildren were born. The photo albums documenting family milestones show these same rooms and spaces as backdrops for celebrations, achievements, and ordinary moments that became treasured memories. Housing alternatives seem either unaffordable or undesirable when Patricia investigates her options. Assisted living facilities cost $4,200 monthly, more than her entire retirement income. Independent living communities require entrance fees of $150,000 plus monthly charges that exceed her housing budget. Condominiums in her area cost more than her house is worth, eliminating the possibility of downsizing without taking on debt. Apartments designed for seniors have waiting lists extending 2 years and locations far from her established community connections. The impossible mathematics of senior housing create situations where staying becomes the only option despite increasing unsuitability. Patricia's house is worth $187,000, but comparable homes in her area cost $220,000 or more. Moving would require paying closing costs, moving expenses, and potentially higher monthly housing costs while losing the equity built up over decades. The transaction costs alone would consume $15,000 to $20,000 of her limited savings, money she needs for emergencies and unexpected expenses. Patricia becomes house poor as her fixed income gets consumed by maintaining a home that no longer serves her needs effectively. Her property taxes increased 18% over the past 3 years while her pension remained flat. Utility bills for heating and cooling 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms strain her budget when she uses only 2 rooms regularly. Insurance premiums rise annually as the house ages and weather-related claims increase in her area. The money spent maintaining unsuitable housing could fund activities, healthcare, and experiences that would improve her quality of life. The stress of managing an overwhelming property affects Patricia's health and social connections in ways that compound her isolation. She spends entire days dealing with repair estimates, contractor schedules, and maintenance decisions instead of participating in activities she enjoys. Friends stop visiting because Patricia seems constantly preoccupied with home repairs and financial worries. Her conversations revolve around maintenance problems and expenses, making social interactions feel like problem-solving sessions rather than enjoyable connections. Patricia's heating bills force her to keep the thermostat at 62 degrees during winter months, making her house uncomfortably cold for entertaining guests or enjoying relaxing evenings. She closes off unused rooms to reduce heating costs, but this makes the house feel smaller and more confining. The money spent on emergency repairs eliminates her budget for travel, entertainment, and gifts for family members. Her house has become a financial and emotional burden that prevents her from enjoying retirement activities and maintaining relationships. The hidden problem of seniors becoming house poor affects more than individual finances because it impacts family relationships and community connections. Patricia's adult children worry about her living situation but can't afford to help with major repairs or housing transitions. Her grandchildren visit less frequently because Patricia can't afford to host meals or provide comfortable accommodations. The community loses an active member because Patricia's time and money get consumed by housing maintenance rather than